Hello guys, this is your Thursday video, and this week we're going to talk about the politics of being gay in India, or we could say gay politics, but it's not so much about gay politics as it is about the politics of being gay in India. So the last 2 weeks have been particularly interesting from the point of view of gay rights in India. The diminishing rights of sexual minorities in India is now something that the whole world knows about. Although before 2009 most people had some idea about how the Indian government treated sexual minorities, after 2013 it is pretty much clear that the government's approach with the whole idea of sexual minorities is let's just ignore them. And that's what they're doing now. The parliament has just been adjourned till February, and that means that there will be nothing coming up in the parliament for all this time regards to the abolition of section 377. But then this is not only about section 377. We know for a fact that in India, if you are not a straight person, basically you have no rights. So yeah, section 377 is a big issue, but it's just not the only issue. The issue is how to get equality, which is guaranteed by the constitution to everybody. And at the moment it's just with some people. You are equal or you're not equal, and that's the kind of situation we are having today. But what's even more shocking is that the mainstream right-wing Hindu party, the BJP, has categorically said that they are in support of the imposition of section 377, or in other words, what they're saying is that they support discrimination against people of a different sexuality in this country. Now, over the last 2 weeks or so, we have had the most asinine of comments from religious gurus, from politicians, from all sorts of people. But we've also had some words of encouragement from others. But the main problem seems to be that majority of the population doesn't want this issue to basically translate into rights for minorities. And that is why the section 377 movement is now losing momentum. We are now in the second week, and it's disappeared from Twitter, and I noticed that it's disappeared entirely from news and print media. So electronic news, there's no mention of this anymore. Print media, there's no mention of it anymore. And if the government was really serious about doing something about it, they would have brought in an amendment. They would have brought in an ordinance. They would have brought in an ordinance, and they would have corrected a great injustice in a matter of days. But they didn't do that. What we are now seeing, though, in courts is that people are now being persecuted for who they are, and courts have started ignoring consent as a valid justification for people indulging in acts that are prohibited by section 377. So basically, section 377 is what it is, and it should not be painted as anything else but a means of persecution. And this persecution has been enabled by the greatest court in this country, the biggest court in this country, and that's the Supreme Court. And if a government endorses something like slavery or unequal rights and claims to be a democracy, it would probably be voted out, or it probably would draw the greatest condemnation of foreign countries internationally. It would be just not be able to show its face. But here we are, India, the world's greatest democracy, its greatest court, creates a situation where now there are two types of citizens, one with all the rights, one with none, and the court is continuing with like business as usual. This court should be abolished. This is a court that goes against the constitution. This is a court that's spoken against section 14 of our constitution, and the judgment itself is contrary to the constitution, and it's business as usual. So yeah, I'm appalled. As you can understand, I'm flustered, I'm appalled. But so are so many other people. People haven't slept for days. I know people just so angry about this, so worried about what's going to happen to them. But I suggest you guys to not lose heart. There are things you can do. Just come out. I keep saying that, and I know many of you don't agree with me. come out, make your presence felt, be who you are, be in their face. And when you are in their face, when you confront them each day, things will start changing. But I am pretty much sure now that in the near future, in the next many years to come, India will remain a place where being gay would remain criminalized. And with people like Yashwant Sinha, who even wants to put in foreign diplomats behind bars just because some woman in the US wanted a cheap maid and didn't pay her well and got arrested, all due to her own fault. Well, you can just think, gay people are easy victims. I mean, for the right wing, at least, you people are fair play. And to some extent, I think we need to fight back now. And the only way to fight back is to speak up, make more videos like this. I mean, I would be happy if there are more YouTube channels who talk about this issue. Make more videos, do more things, be more vocal. Come out on Twitter, come out on the streets, and a lot of you have been doing that, and many need to do that. And you can only do this with confidence if you're comfortable with who you are in the first place. So be proud of who you are and do your best. That's all I have to say for this week. I hope you guys have a nice weekend, and hit the subscribe button over there, and you can subscribe to my videos, and each time I make a video, you'll get a new video as it happens. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.